Hey there, I hope you're doing absolutely amazing today because, I've got something special for you. Today, you and me, we're diving deep into Aemeath, her leaked information, her playstyle theory, and all the spicy details floating around lately. Take a breath because this one's gonna get interesting fast. So, according to the details shared by Seal, Aemeath is expected to be a 5-star fusion character who wields a sword as her primary weapon. Now, I know. Everyone's already been asking, what role is she going to play? Is she a main DPS, a support unit, or something completely unexpected? Well, based on Seal's info, Aemeath is shaping up to be a main DPS. Her power centers around her Resonance Liberation, which acts as her primary source of burst damage, supported by abilities like Fusion Burst, Tune Rupture Response, and Tune Strain Response. All of that combined makes her a high-skill, high-reward damage dealer on the battlefield. Now, if we piece together everything and build a small theory, yeah, you know I love doing that, I think there's a very clever system behind her kit. Keep in mind though, this is still just a theory, alright? Nothing officially confirmed yet. Let's unpack this step by step in simple terms. We have the Fusion Burst, which is described as a negative status effect, basically a volatile static bomb. Then we have the Tune Mechanic, a progressive gauge that fills up slowly over time. On paper, these two sound like opposites, right? One's static, stuck to enemies, while the other flows and builds over time, like trying to mix oil and water. But, and here's where it gets fun, Aemeath's kit doesn't mix them. She uses one to detonate the other. It's a fuel and fuse system at its core. Picture this. The fuel is your Fusion Burst. It's the static element. Every time Aemeath lands a basic attack or a skill hit, she's applying these dormant charges on the enemy, kind of like unseen little mines waiting to blow. These stacks don't do much on their own, but their purpose is mechanical. You stack, build, and prepare. This is the setup phase, and during this, her resonance skill becomes incredibly important. It helps fill her forte gauge, which is like her internal ammo reserve, while also maintaining the fusion stacks spread on enemies. Now comes the fuse, the tune gauge, the progressive flow of the fight. This part of her kit acts like a timer. While Aemeath's setting up her static bombs, your other characters, especially new tune-based supports, are accelerating the tune gauge. When that bar fills to 100%, something explosive happens. That's when her Resonance Liberation comes into play, the moment of reaction. The Tune Rupture response triggers, setting off all Fusion Burst stacks simultaneously. That detonation converts the debuffs into devastating raw damage, lighting up the entire screen. This fuel-infused design means that Aemeath's damage doesn't just build, it erupts. You spend your entire rotation carefully laying the groundwork, then watch everything explode in one breathtaking moment during her liberation phase. It's risky, it's technical, but oh man, the damage potential is absolutely insane when you get it right. Now, it's worth talking about her ideal team compositions because Aemeath relies heavily on that fuel and fuse synergy. She's not just a plug-and-play unit like some straightforward DPS. If you want to unleash her full potential, her God-tier setup for version 3.1, there's a very clear formula. You'll want Aemeath joined by Moryne and lynae. Let's break down why that trio works so well. Moryne is basically your engine, your oxygen supply for Aemeath's flame. If Aemeath is the oil, Moryne is the high-pressure fuel injector. Based on everything we know, Moryne's skills are designed as dedicated tune support. Her entire role revolves around accelerating gauge filling speed. That technical advantage is vital because Aemeath's burst window depends entirely on her tune break trigger. Without Moryne, that fuse burns down painfully slow, making your rotation feel sluggish. Now enter lynae, the amplifier. She's the one that pushes Aemeath's output straight through the roof. Since Aemeath's main damage is condensed into her Resonance Liberation, lynae boosts that particular phase, multiplying her potential by enhancing damage within that short, explosive window. Together, lynae and Moryne act like dual accelerators. Not only do they amplify her damage potential, but they also shred enemy stagger bars insanely fast, making detonation phases happen even more frequently. It's all about tempo. And with Aemeath, that tempo defines victory. Imagine it in motion. Fusion bursts layering across the arena. Aemeath's liberation ignites. The field glows red hot, and those charges go off one by one in chain reactions. You can feel the energy pulse through the screen. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps, doesn't it? Now, if we talk about her release timing, all signals point toward version 3.1. As of now, that version is projected to officially drop around February 5th, 2026. So yeah, if you're planning to save your pulls for her, now's the time to start farming and strategizing. Given her unique mechanics, I can see Aemeath being one of those skill-ceiling characters. Not easy to master, but unbelievably satisfying once you do. And here's something I love about how Kuro designs characters. Aemeath's entire concept seems to balance elegance and destruction. There's precision in her flow. You're not just smashing buttons, you're conducting. The rhythm of the fight builds like a melody. Stack, fill, release, almost musical when you think about it, just as her name implies. So what do you think? Are you planning to save for her? Do you think her playstyle sounds exciting or a bit too technical? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the deep dive, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe for more analysis, and ring that notification bell so you never miss another Wuthering Waves update. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Seriously, it means a lot. Take care, stay hyped, and I'll catch you in the next one.